Hola familia. I want to start off by thanking everybody for coming out tonight. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alba and I'm currently serving as your treasurer. I'm here today because I've loved being a part of the leadership team for the past 3 years and I want to continue contributing to this amazing organization, but next year as your vice president external. In the leadership team, I served as mini e-board where I fundraised over $500 and also was the most active member. Next, I became the EEC chair, where I fundraised over $2,500 that went towards scholarships for each and every single one of y'all, while I was also the most active on the leadership team. This year, I got the opportunity to sponsor over 65 members to national convention and give out over $10,000 in scholarships to 22 people. These are all achievements that have never been done before. So as vice president, I have 3 main goals. First, I want to bring more companies here to SHPE-UH, more aerospace, biomedical, tech companies, and retain our current corporate sponsors. More companies means more money means more scholarships, national convention sponsorships, and job opportunities for each and every single one of you. Next, I want to have 2 networking socials, one in the fall and one in the spring. This is where I bring companies who are actively hiring so you can get that one-on-one and land that dream job you've always wanted. I also want to bring back our SHPE-UH resume book. This is where I will send your resume to companies so they can have your resume for future opportunities that they might have. I also want to implement the opportunity tracker on our SHPE-UH website. This is where we're going to have opportunities that companies send to me easily accessible to y'all. Lastly, I want to make sure you're the most prepared members here at SHPE-UH. I want to make sure when you go up to companies, you're the most prepared candidate you could be. So with me, I truly believe that we have the most talented students here at SHPE-UH, and I want to be the next vice president external to show companies that. So together, let's make our dreams become a reality and vote Carlos Alba for Vice President External. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos. Great speech. I know you mentioned that you want to bring more diversity and more companies to the chapter, and I like that idea. So can you give me a 60-second speech to Sony Chef, a potential sponsor?
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to take this as if I'm giving an elevator pitch to a company. So hello, nice to meet you. My name is Carlos Alba. I'm currently the Vice President External for SHPE-UH. Here at SHEP, we empower the Hispanic community to reach their fullest potential. So I want you to come to our organization so you can see the talent that we have here at SHPE-UH. I want you to come to networking socials or social events or our project events so you can see how talented our members truly are here. So if you don't mind sending some time aside so that we can meet and discuss further how your investment in our organization can impact your company long term. Thank you.
I'll kick off with questions. Carlos, very nice speech. Thank you for your interest in the role. My question to you is, in my experience as Vice President External, you may be as prepared as you are, you have your sponsorship package set, with your prices set, right? But seldom do companies ever align with one of the prices you already have in your package, right? What are you prepared to do to make sure that you extract the most value out of the company, even if A, they're not willing to pay what you have in your sponsorship package, or they're not willing to pay at all?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So in my experience being a part of the leadership team, this always happens. There's always companies that want to be involved with SHEP, but sometimes they don't want to invest their money just yet. They want to come see the talent that we have here. So that's where me as Vice President External, I'm adaptable, right? I want to send out, see what different companies our members want here at SHPE-UH, and from there, I'll take a consensus, reach out to these companies, ask them to come, and depending on what they want, sometimes companies don't want a general meeting, they just kind of want a social event. So, in our sponsorship package, we have different levels, but just being adaptable as a Vice President External, selling these companies to maybe, if you don't want a general meeting, why don't you come have a social event with us to come meet our members? So just being adaptable as a Vice President, that's what my plan is for when companies don't want to pay at all.
Let's say you have 2 companies wanting to collaborate with SHPE-UH for a very important event, Noche de Ciencias, Día de Ciencias, in the fall. Let's say BP has been a loyal and a top sponsor for the past years, while NASA is a new SHPE-UH wants to spark a relationship with, but can't donate this school year. The previous executive board left the new e-board with $20,000 less than the previous year. This can hurt with carrying out events held every year and sponsorship for the national convention. As VPE, you promised our members to introduce new companies that don't attend our UH career fairs. Which company will you book for Noche de Ciencias, and how will you avoid burning a bridge with the other company?
Yeah, great question. So, the company I would want to bring is, going back to, when I first get in office, I want to send a form out to our members so I can see which companies they're most interested in, right? From there, I'll take that information back, see the different companies that we have, then discuss with my e-board to see, what is the best way to go about this. Should we go with the company that's going to give us more money since we're down, or do we go with a company that maybe our members want more, right? So I think it all comes down to the situation that we're in. You said that we're down 20,000 from the year before, and all I want to do is be able to give the opportunities to our members, right? So being down 20,000, we have to make more money back. That's the only way we're going to be able to give out as many national convention sponsorships as we can. That's the only way we can give out over $10,000 in scholarships every year. So my plan would be, to discuss, see all of our different variables. But if we're down 20,000, I'd like to, bring the company that's going to give us the most money, so we can impact as many members as we can.
This is great seeing you running for a board for another year. My question is around, I'm kind of blank for a second. A lot of the chairs and a lot of the other executive board members are going to come to you, but also you kind of had the initiative I want to diversify the portfolio of what companies we bring to SHPE-UH. What initiative ideas do you have? How are you going to find those different companies that we haven't partnered with in the past?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, in my speech, I talk about bringing aerospace companies, biomedical companies, and tech companies. So this summer, I'm actually going to be interning at Dell Technologies. So there, I'll be able to create relationships where I can bring that tech company so we can have more involvement with them here. For aerospace companies, I currently work at NASA, so I have some connections there that I'd like to bring over because I know a lot of our members are really interested in the aerospace industry. And then for biomedical companies, I managed to land an internship offer for this summer with a biomedical company, that focuses on eye care and stuff. So, me having those connections already with these companies, I'd be able to bring those companies here while also, reaching out to my e-board members that are going to be interning at different places or have connections at different places, reaching out to my chairs as well that are going to be interning and have different connections at places. That's how I really plan to bring all the diversity in the companies that we have.